Hi everyone, welcome back to my lab. If you're new to my channel, I'm Yori and I do bring you weekly videos on makeup and beauty every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 9 a.m. Central. To my returning YouTube friends, thank you so much for continuing to visit my channel. I appreciate you so much. Today's video is actually going to be an Ulta haul as you saw in the thumbnail, but it's a special Ulta haul because I basically shopped with points. I did always go over and had to pay a little bit extra, and I'll let you know how much I paid for everything. But I recently learned that it is definitely best to save your points. I know it can be tempting when you have $8 off and then $17 off. It can be really tempting to cash in those points, but it's actually to your advantage to save them. And I actually found a post on Instagram of someone who already did the math on how much dollar value each point gives you depending on how long you save them. So I'm going to put that on the screen so you can take a look at it or screenshot or whatever. And also the Instagrammer's name will be on the post so that you can check her out if you're interested. She has a lot of interesting news bits about upcoming makeup releases. So for example, if you save 750 points, that's $30 off, and that's a lot of money, but each point is then worth 4 cents. On the other hand, if you save the 2,000 points, then each point is worth a little bit over 6 cents. So it starts to add up and you can get a lot more bang for your buck if you do save them. Just be aware that you have to be a platinum member to be able to continue hoarding your points and they won't expire. But if you're not platinum, then just keep an eye on those expiration dates. Also lately, Ulta has been sending out 20% after 20% after 20% off coupons, and I definitely hoard my points until I can actually use a coupon for them as well. And that's what I did for each of my 3 2,000 points hauls. And so at that point, my points were almost 8 cents for every point. So it's definitely a much better deal. Also, I wanted to point out that I no longer buy anything at Sephora that I can buy at Ulta. I still love Sephora and I definitely shop there, but the Ulta Rewards program is so much better, especially when we're talking about money that can be applied to anything you want to buy in the store, including prestige items. It's just a much better deal than a couple of samples you might get from Sephora. And so Too Faced, Anastasia, Tarte, all those things, if I can get it at Ulta, I will buy it at Ulta preferentially. And I am a platinum member. For Ulta, you only have to spend, I think it's $450 in a calendar year to become a platinum member, and in a span of a year, that's not that difficult to do if you buy things like your shampoo and other toiletries at Ulta Beauty. And so I became platinum fairly quickly, and I've been really enjoying the benefits of being a platinum member. And recently I saw another post on Instagram where they're going to come up with, I think it's rumored to be a diamond membership, and I'll find the post and I'll put it on the screen as well so you can check that out. But it's going to be another tier to their rewards program, and hopefully this one will include something having to do with shipping, because I know that that's one of the main concerns that people have had with regard to shopping at Ulta, that the shipping is not very fast and you have to accumulate a certain amount to get free shipping. I've been lucky because I live in Chicago and I think Ulta Beauty has a warehouse in Indianapolis because most of my packages come from there, and it's pretty close to Chicago. It's like a 6-hour drive, I would say. It just gets here very quickly to me, and so that's something that I really appreciate. So hopefully that will improve on the program by adding something having to do with shipping. And also don't forget to use Ebates when you're shopping at Ulta or shopping anywhere. I've accumulated quite a bit of money. I've done all my Christmas shopping online pretty much, and I'm getting cash back using Ebates. My referral link is always in the description box if you want to check it out. I think we both get a little credit if you sign up. I think you get like a $10 bonus and I get like $5 or something like that. Yeah, anyway, check it out or just go to ebates.com. It's legitimate and I do it all the time. Okay, so that's everything I had to say. Let's go ahead and get into my haul. The first haul I did online, and the first item that I purchased was one of the holiday blush kits from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the gradient one. It has the weirder colors, and of course I gravitated towards this one more. Plus I'm a medium skin tone, so I think I'll be able to use the shades in here. But this is what the packaging looks like. I think that these are limited edition for holiday. So here's what the actual palette looks like. It regularly retails for $30, and it's a little bit smaller than the glow kits, but also a little bit chubbier if you look at it in profile. It does come with a mirror, as you can see right there, and here are your shades. Aren't those pretty? I definitely don't have any blushes like this. I can definitely give you swatches if you want to see. Here are the shades. I'm really excited to try those out. The next item that I did pick up was actually in my Sephora VIB sale recommendations and wishlist video, and it was this Nude Sticks limited edition Nude Artist Box Creators Palette. It retails for $59, and when I saw that Ulta carried it as well, I just went ahead and picked it up there. Here's what the packaging looks like. And that's the back side. It comes in a cute little tin and it has all of the creator signatures, the ones that created their own lipsticks. Here's what the packaging looks like. It has everybody's signature. There is a little insert with a little bit of information about each of the influencers that collaborated to create the palette or create the lip colors. And here are the shades. There's 5 of them here, and you also get a pencil sharpener, which is nice. Each individual shade has the signature of the creator. So I have 5 lip products. I think this is actually my first item from this brand. They feel super creamy. This is the shade Joyce. This one is Go Girl. It's a nice pinky nude. The next one is Sonoran. I'm not sure how to pronounce that one, but there's that one. This one is called Baby K. These feel so creamy. They go on super smooth. The next one is Freckle. When I filmed that video, someone told me that you can actually purchase this shade individually. There's Freckle right there. Because this is the one that I was really interested in, so that's just something to keep in mind. The next item that I picked up is from NARS, and this one retails for $26. It's one of their Power Matte lip pigments. I've been hearing a lot about these, and this is the shade London Calling. It's described as a lilac pink on the website, and this is what the packaging looks like. I would say this has been released within the past like maybe 3-4 months, and this particular shade was really, it smells like that icing. It's different, right? This particular shade was super interesting to me. I don't have any lip colors like this, I don't think, but I wanted to try it out. I've heard that it's a really comfortable and long-wearing formula, and so yeah, I picked this one up with my points. The next item I picked up was from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is one of their liquid glow highlighters. I picked mine up in the shade Perla. Here's what the packaging looks like. It's in a tube, and hopefully this shade will work for me. I swatched all of them. I put a little dab of it right there. Feels very creamy, blends nicely. Oh, it gives a very nice sheen. I wanted to try it because I heard that these are pretty versatile. I do like to wear cream highlight when I'm not wearing foundation, but also you could wear this under your foundation. You can dab it over your foundation. You can probably just use this a lot of different ways. And so I really wanted to try it, and so I picked that one up. The next thing that I picked up was from Stila, and this is one of the Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow eyeshadows, and this one is in the shade Into the Blue. I was swatching this one in store and I couldn't resist it. These retail for $24, but the color is like a purpley blue pink. It's very iridescent. Oh yes. It's showing up more blue on camera, but as I look at it, it definitely has a purple shift. On camera, from what I can see, it almost looks silver, but it's blue-purple shifty color. This one is in the shade Into the Blue. I'm really excited to try that out. The next item that I did pick up was from Clarisonic, and this is the Luxe Cashmere Cleanse High Performance Facial Brush Head, and it's just a refill brush head for my Clarisonic. I did do a review on my Clarisonic, and I have the foundation brush head and the Radiance cleansing brush head, but it was about time for me to replace it. Every time I touch this one in store, it feels really soft, and I've heard that this one is really good for dry skin, which I do have, and so I wanted to pick this one up. The next product that I picked up is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it is one of their blush trios. This packaging is stunning. You can see if you turn it, it has the logo. So pretty. In any case, this one is in the shade Peachy Love, and your shades are Nectarine, Ginger, and Miami. I've heard nothing but good things about this particular palette, and oh wow, it feels soft. Just as soft as the blush kit. Very warm tone blushes. So there are those three. They actually pull a little more corally in person than they do on camera. So there are your swatches and here are your shades. Alright, so that was everything for this haul. After tax and everything else, I ended up paying $58.81 for 7 items. I didn't even pay $10 in items. I'm a bargain shopper. Like, I definitely overspend on makeup. I buy way too much makeup, but I do try to save money whenever I can. The next haul I actually did in store, and the girl, when she rang me up and she saw me cash in all those points, she actually said, you know, I've never seen anybody cash in that many points. And it's like, that's why I wanted to make this video. The first thing that I picked up was the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This is my holy grail concealer. I haven't found any other concealer that I like more than this one. I have mine in the shade Medium Light Neutral, and they happen to have this on sale for 50% off at the time as well, because normally it retails for $29, but it was already 50% off that day. So I definitely picked up another one. The next thing I was able to get my hands on was one of these NYX In Your Element palettes, and this is the Earth palette. These were also 50% off. So I wasn't gonna pay $30 for these, but when they brought them down to 15, I was like, okay. I don't know if they're selling these anymore on Ulta Beauty. I know that people were complaining a lot about the price, but there is a NYX store here in Chicago, well, Chicago area in Woodfield Mall, and they still have these palettes. I think there were like 5 different ones. It's a very nice palette. Looks like watercolors. There's the front of the palette. It does have a full-size mirror as well, and here are your shades. I'm not going to swatch all of it because we'll be here forever, but I'll swatch a few. They feel a little bit dry. Here are 3 swatches. They swatch nicely though. So there's an example of how the palette swatches. They feel dry to the touch, but they seem to be pretty pigmented. Of course, we'll see how they look on the eyes. The next thing that I picked up was from Tarte, and it's the Tartelette Toasted palette. This is their brand new addition to the Tartelette line, and I'm sure you've seen this around quite a bit on YouTube. A lot of people are doing reviews on it. It seemed to have gotten mixed reviews, but for the most part, people liked it. Here's what the palette looks like. I can't say that this is my favorite out of the 3 as far as packaging. This one is a little loud. Like the others, you have your full mirror that stands up, and here are your shades. My camera does wash it out considerably, but it's your typical warm tone palette, nothing too exciting, but definitely useful. I'll swatch a couple of these shades as well. I'll swatch Warmth, Sunset, and Fireside. They feel very soft. I've like already rubbed off the Tarte logo on the ones that I swatched. Whoa, that was pigmented. So there's some swatches. That was Warmth, this one was Sunset, and this one was Fireside. I forgot to say, but the retail price on this one is $46. The next thing that I picked up was from Urban Decay, and this is the Urban Decay Heavy Metals Metallic Eyeshadow Palette. At the time that I picked this up, this was still $55, but it has recently gone on sale. So if you're interested, then now is a great time to pick it up. Here's the packaging. I know a lot of people are complaining about how bulky it is, but I really enjoy pretty packaging, and so it doesn't bother me. I like that they tried to be a little bit creative, but the palette, oh wow, it takes fingerprints really quickly. The palette does slide out, and there is a mirror right in the center, and here are your shades. It has one part that is more bright colors and the other part's a little more neutral. This one kind of reminds me of the Too Faced Gold Bar palette, and actually one of you told me that in the comments that you felt it was trying to be like this palette, and I totally see it. And then this one is all sort of warm neutral shades. So I think it's interesting. It definitely feels like an artist palette. It's pretty packaging. Let's swatch. They do feel a little bit chunky. Ooh, but they swatch. Wow. That's a beautiful color. This one is almost the color of my skin tone, which is why you can't see it, but it's swatched just as nicely as the others. So that was Metalhead, Amp, and Angel Fire. The last thing that I picked up was another eyeshadow palette. I guess I went a little eyeshadow palette crazy that day. This one is by Pure Cosmetics. It is an artist curated 18-piece eyeshadow palette curated by Etienne Ortega, who is a renowned celebrity makeup artist. So that's what the palette looks like in the back. And there's the front. This one has since gone on sale a couple times as well. There's been like additional discounts on Pure products, and I've also seen it go on sale on Pure Cosmetics website. So if you're interested in this one, I would start checking there first to see if they're having any kind of discount. It's a very nice sleek palette. It's very lightweight, but it is sturdy cardboard. And let's see. The little plastic covering says makeup is self-expression, no rules, and I absolutely love that. I think that's so true. So you do have a full mirror on the palette, and here are your shades. I didn't see a lot of people talk about this. Well, the people I did see talk about this is because they received it from the company. But when I actually swatched it in the store, it felt really, really nice. And I wanted to try Pure eyeshadows. Since I have a makeup channel, I kind of started spending a little bit more money on makeup. I mean, I love makeup regardless, but I also want to try a lot of different kinds of makeup and formulas so that I know when I make a recommendation, it's really an informed recommendation, not just me randomly saying I like stuff. So I wanted to try the formulas from a lot of different brands. And Pure Cosmetics is not a brand that I have a lot of products from. I love their Hydrogel Lift. That's an amazing product. Okay, so I'm swatching 1988, Popular, and Moni. So there are the shadows. It's another sort of warm neutrals palette, although there is a pop of blue right here at the bottom with the Midnight shade. I know I'm moving kind of quickly, but if you want any more details on any of this stuff whatsoever, just let me know in the comment section and I'll be happy to do that for you. Okay, so I added up my total, and the total for everything here, regular price, would have been $201.99. But after I applied the 20% off coupon, plus everything that was already on sale, I only spent $14.38. 4 palettes and a concealer, so I think I did good. Now on to my third haul. So the first item that I picked up was this one by NARS, and this is, isn't it awesome that NARS is carried at Ulta now? I love that. This is the Bord de Plage. It's a highlighting and bronzing palette, and I've heard nothing but good things about this. I was talking to my friend Jessica about this, and she told me I had to have it. She has a YouTube channel, by the way, if you're interested in checking her out. She's very artistic with her makeup. I'll link her in the description box so you can check her out if you like, but definitely recommend her channel. In any case, she said I had to have this. Look how beautiful this palette is. It looks like an inferno of sorts, and then it has the NARS name embossed in there. Really pretty. And here's what the palette looks like. It's essentially 4 highlighters and 2 bronzing powders. The bronzers are Laguna and Casino, and then you have your other highlighters. I understand that one of these was in the Banque du Sable palette as well, but I'm not so sure. Let me swatch a couple of these. I swatched 1 bronzer and 2 highlights there. They look really nice. Such a pretty palette. This one retails for $59 and you do get 6 shades. Yeah, I've heard 100% good reviews on this palette, and so I definitely wanted to add it to my collection. The next item that I picked up is by Tarte Cosmetics, and this is one of their Amazonian clay blushes, and this one is in the shade Exposed. I've never been super attracted to this shade because it looks very plain, but I've heard from everyone on YouTube that this is a beautiful and very universal blush shade. But if you look at it, Man, it doesn't look like much in the pan, but actually I have this little mini that I've been using a lot. It's in the shade Prim, and actually I'm starting to really make some progress on this particular blush, especially when I wear bright eyeshadow looks, and they kind of look similar. This one is a little more peachy. I got this mini in like a Sephora favorite set or something, but I definitely wanted to try Tarte Exposed because I've heard it's just good for every skin tone and everybody just raves about it, but I don't know. I'll have to see. But I know I really love this one, and it doesn't look like much in the pan either, so maybe. Here's a swatch of Tarte Exposed. It's like peachy pink. It's right here. You could see it. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it on my cheeks, but we'll see. For face products, I think they kind of sort of have to be applied for you to really see what the effect is gonna look like. I feel like I'm joining some club or something by having Tarte Exposed in my collection now. I also decided to pick up the other blush kit by Anastasia for holiday. This one is in the Radiant shade, and this one is the more light of the two kits. I showed you the other one before. So this one is in a more peachy box, is the same as the other one. And here are the shades in this one. I like it because you have warm tone blushes and then cool tone blushes, and you have one with shimmer, one that's matte. This one's matte and this one has shimmer. So I think that's nice. It could be a really nice travel palette. Here are the shades. Ooh, this one is so pretty. This one is so pretty. I really like this. So let's see. The shades are Spoiled, Coastline, Breeze, and Terrace. So pretty. The next product that I picked up is by Urban Decay, and this is their new all-nighter concealer. Now in the products I regret buying video, I did mention that I do not like the all-nighter foundation. It just doesn't work for my skin type. I have really dry skin and it doesn't flatter me very much, but I wanted to try this concealer. The packaging is so cute. People are saying it's a lot like Tarte Shape Tape, and I do like Tarte Shape Tape. I am wearing it today actually, and I like how it looks underneath my eyes for more full coverage kind of days. And I picked mine up in the shade Medium Light Neutral, which is exactly the same as in the other concealer from Urban Decay that I love so much. So I'm looking forward to giving this a try and seeing for myself how it is. The next thing that I picked up is from the Dose of Colors blush. I think this was like a mint collection, mint for you collection from summer. I picked up this one. They were on sale actually. It comes in nice mint green packaging. It looks better if I show you from further away. It's like a peachy pink color. Feels super soft. Definitely pigmented. It's right here. I think this time I went like blush crazy. The regular retail price was $22, but I got it for $12 plus then all my points and everything else. So this one was in the shade Statement. Alright, the next item that I got is from Burt's Bees, and it's another blush. I think I went blush crazy. And this one is in the shade Bare Peach, number 1205. Been hearing a lot about this one from Kathleen Lights, and I think Tati recently reviewed these on her channel. And it is a very nice peachy tone blush. This one is a little more similar to my skin tone, so I might have to build it up a little bit, but I think it'll show up on me. It comes very highly recommended, and so I wanted to give it a try. This one is only $9.99. Maybe it's one of those nude blushes that look amazing on the face. We'll see. And the last item from the haul was a brush. And this one is by Morphe, since Ulta started carrying Morphe. This is the Morphe M507 brush, and it is just a teeny tiny pointed crease brush. I love brushes like this because I have smaller eyes, and so I really love little brushes for detail work, and so I'm very excited to add this one to my collection. I've been pretty happy with the Morphe brushes that I do have. I picked some up on my trip to New York City, and for the price, they're pretty good. They're not the softest brushes I own, but I mean, they do the job. They're pretty good. That was everything for my third haul. For that one, my total was $174.99. After tax and stuff, I paid $16.26 for this one. So you see, I have all this high-end makeup that I paid for mostly in points. I didn't say this at the beginning, but I don't want you to get the wrong idea that each point earned is from like $1 spent, because that would have meant I spent $6,000, and that is not true. That's not true. Mostly, you have to make sure to keep an eye out. Ulta has promotions all the time where they give you 5 times the points on eyeshadow palettes, was the most recent one I saw, or they'll do 5 times the points on fragrance. Some of those promotions of 5 times points that they have, you have to activate those on their app or on the website when you log in. Like, they are not automatic. So you want to go into their website or into the app, and when you go to your home screen, like there's a little spot there that says offers, and when you click on those, that's where you activate the points. So right now they're having 5 times points on fragrance and hair tools, and so the points do add up. Also, if you're a platinum member like I do, you get, I think it's 1.25 points or something like that for every dollar spent. And another thing I wanted to mention is if you get their rewards credit card, then they also give you points from using your credit card at the end of the month. But you have to be very, very responsible with that, because if you don't pay it off at the end of the month, then the interest is going to offset any money that you would have saved. And so I only recommend that if you're super, super responsible, which I have been. Yeah, so I'm getting a lot of bonus points by using their store card as well. So those are all different things that I do to accumulate my points. And then as soon as I see one of those 20% off coupons, if I have enough points, I go and I spend them on goodies such as these. I do hope you found the video helpful and a little bit entertaining, seeing what I blew all my points on. And if you did enjoy the video, please do not forget to give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you enjoy haul videos. I have so much makeup that I bought from like Black Friday sales and the Sephora sales. I don't know if I should do more hauls on my channel. I definitely could. But I don't know if people like old school traditional hauls anymore. I really do. I watch them all the time, but I don't know if people like that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you have any more money saving, point earning shopping tips, then leave those in the comment section down below. If this was your first visit to my channel, I hope you will consider subscribing. Thank you for spending a few minutes of your day with me. I hope you're having a lovely one, and I will see you again very, very soon on my next one. Bye-bye.